Hi everyone, in this tutorial we will start Pydub. So first of all you need to understand what is Pydub. So Pydub is a Python library which allow us to play or work with audio files in Python. So with the help of this library we can split, merge, edit, overlay audios, and we can do a lot of operations regarding audios in Python with the help of this Pydub, and we will see each of them in the upcoming tutorials. So now here first of all you need to prepare your environment for Pydub development. So I will use my VS Code as an IDE for my Pydub development, and if you don't have this VS Code, so just go to your favorite browser and go to this link which is code.visualstudio.com, and here you will find such type of interface. If you are using Windows, so just click on this download for Windows, but if you are using Mac OS or Linux you need to click on this arrow, and here in the drop down menu you will find Mac OS, Windows 64 or Linux 64. So depending upon your operating system, just select any of the option and download your Visual Studio. So after downloading it you need to double click on the setup and this will install your Visual Studio. So after installation of Visual Studio you will find such type of interface, and here first of all you need to install your Python extensions. So just go to these extensions here, and here as you can see I have already installed my Python, but if you don't have, just type here python and Python. Okay, and here you will find the first extension which is made by Microsoft. Okay, so you can see this little check mark. Okay, so you need to download this extension, so just click on it. Okay, and here you will find install. Okay, so why I am recommending this Python extension, so the reason is that with the help of this Python extension you will have pylons. Okay, you will have linting, debugging. Okay, and then Jupyter notebook, code formatting, refactoring, unit test, and much more. Okay, so you can see these features. Okay, so you can go through all these features if you have any questions. Okay, and it is actually a great extension for Python development, especially in VS Code. So once you have this Python extension you need to create a folder or you need to open a file. Okay, so just go to this first explorer option. Okay, and just click on this open folder. Okay, and this will open such type of interface. Now here you need to create a folder and you need to open that folder. So I will create my folder in documents, so just click on documents, and inside this Python projects right click. Okay, and a folder, and I will say Pydub development, Pydub development. Hit enter. Okay, and select the folder. So after selecting the folder it will ask you this question: so do you trust the author of the files? Yes, I trust the author. Okay, and now it has successfully opened our Pydub development folder. Now inside this Pydub development folder you need to open your file. Okay, so just click on this new file. Okay, and here you need to give a name to your file, and I will go with like man.py. Okay, so hit enter. Now it has successfully opened our file. Now we have our IDE for Pydub development, but we still doesn't have any Pydub library. So you need to open your terminal. Okay, so just in the terminal you need to type pip install pydub. Okay, but if I write here pip install pydub, it will show me that this is a requirement is already satisfied. But if you don't have Pydub, and I am assuming that most of you doesn't have, so installing Pydub by pip is not an easy task. Okay, so first of all, to install Pydub you need certain packages. So first thing that you need is FFmpeg. Okay, so you just need to go to your favorite browser and just go to this link where it says for I don't know how to pronounce it, but yeah, this is the link, and here you will find such type of interface. You need to download FFmpeg. So what is FFmpeg? So FFmpeg is basically a library which have a lot of sub libraries regarding audio processing. Okay, so you need to download this peg and you need to click on this download. This will download your FFmpeg. So after downloading it, just go to the directory where you have downloaded it and you will find a zip file. Okay, so as you can see I have a zip file, so you just need to extract that zip file. Okay, so just extract here. Okay, so it will take some time maybe. Okay, and after extracting it, you will find these 4 files. Okay, so these are my 4 files. So you need to create a separate folder. Okay, and I will say ffmpeg, okay, and now inside this folder I will create an other folder. Okay, and I will say it bin. Okay, now you need to copy these 4 files, this one, then this one, this one, and this one. You need to copy them and you need to paste these 4 files inside this bin folder. Okay, so once you have your these files inside this ffm bin folder, okay, so you need to just copy this folder, copy it, and just go to your C drive, okay, where you have installed your operating system, and here you need to paste your files. Okay, so as you can see, I have already pasted them with the name ffmpeg. Okay, and this is my bin, and here I have my these 4 files. So once you have these 4 files, just copy the location of these 4 files, okay, or the location of bin folder. Just copy it and just go to your environment variables, and we need to add this path to our environment path variable. Okay, so just write here environment environments. Okay, so edit the system environment variables. So just click on it and this will open such type of interface. Okay, so inside this interface you need to click on this environment variables. Okay, and here you will find another interface, and here not in this user variables, you need to click on this system variables. Okay, so inside this system variables you will find this path variable. You need to select this path variable. You can double click on it or you can click on this edit. Okay, so just click on this edit, and here you will find such type of interface, and you need to paste your path here. Okay, so just click on this new, and this will ask for the path. You need to paste it, and then after pasting it you need to click on this OK, and this will successfully add your ffmpeg to your path variables. So just click on this OK and OK. So once you have ffmpeg, then you need another thing, and that is Microsoft Build Tool. Okay, so what is Microsoft Build Tool? So Microsoft Build Tool is basically a package of Visual Studio for C++ development or for building C++ applications. Okay, so we doesn't need to install or download the whole Visual Studio. Okay, you just need to install that particular build tool for C++. Okay, so just go to this official website of visualstudio.microsoft.com/downloads, and here you will find such type of interface. You doesn't need to download this community one or professional or enterprise. Okay, here you just need to scroll down. Here you will find these tools for Visual Studio 2022. Okay, so just click on this arrow, and here you will find this build tools for Visual Studio. So just click on this download, and this will download the setup. Okay, so it may be 1.5 MB or 2 MB. Okay, so you just need to double click on the setup. So after double clicking on the setup, this will first install your Visual Studio, and its size will be around about 11.86 MBs. Okay, so it's not a GB, it's MB. Okay, so it is just an installer. Okay, so after downloading it, you will find such type of interface. Okay, so here inside this interface you doesn't need to install your whole Visual Studio. Instead you need to install this desktop development with C++. So this is basically build tool for C++. Okay, and you need to click on this box. Okay, so just check this box. Okay, and here once you check it, you will find this type of interface on your right side, and here you doesn't need to uncheck or check anything. Just leave everything as it is, and its total size on the disk will be 7.5 GB, but its download size will be around about 1.84 GB. Okay, so and here down here you will find this type this option which says download all then install. Okay, so here you will find two different options, and the first will be downloading and installing. This means that it will download small components and it will install them at the same time, or you can select download all components and then install them. So I prefer to use this second option, which is download all and then install. Okay, so just select this option and click on this install. So once you click on this install, you will find this type of interface, and here it will says Visual Studio Build Tool 2022. downloading and verifying. Okay, so 1.84 GB, okay, its size, and here it will download it and then it will automatically install it. So after installing this Visual Studio Build tool, you need to restart your system. So after installation of Visual Build tool, you need to open your this Visual Studio Code again, and now inside this terminal you need to write you need to install few packages. Okay, so first of all you need to write here pip install, and then ffmpeg. Okay, so now you need to install ffmpeg after adding your ffmpeg to your environment variables. Okay, so then you need to hit enter, and this will install your ffmpeg. So once you have ffmpeg, then you need to install your another package, and that is Pyaudio. Now if you write here directly pip install Pyaudio, you will get an error because during building the Pyaudio it requires some tools which Python doesn't install automatically during its installation. You need to install this Pyaudio with the help of its wheel package. So what is wheel package? So wheel is just binary package for any Python library. So how to download that wheel package? So you just need to go to google.com. Okay, and here you need to write unofficial Python packages. Okay, sorry, unofficial pyth on Python packags packages. Hit enter, and you need to click on the first link. Okay, and just click on this, and here you need to press Ctrl F. Okay, so it have a lot of packages regarding Python, so you need to search for Pyaudio. So click on type Pyaudio Pyaudio. Okay, and then just use this arrow. Okay, so no, I doesn't need this one. Okay, so these are, sorry, so these are my Pyaudios packages. Okay, so now this Pyaudio is built for Python 3.10 version. Okay, with a 64-bit operating system. So now here most of students make a mistake, and that is if you have your Python for 32-bit and if your operating system is 64-bit, then you need to install your Pyaudio for 32-bit because it is related to your Python interpreter, not to your system directly. So I have my Python 64-bit, so I will download this 64-bit, but make sure that your Python version should match with this Pyaudio version. Okay, so currently how to check your Python version? So it's very simple, just type here cmd, okay, and type python Python, and here you will find your Python version, and that is Python 3.10.0. so this means that this one 3.1.10. okay, so I have this Python version, so just click on this Pyaudio, and this will basically download your Pyaudio. So once you have your Pyaudio, just go to the directory where you have your Pyaudio wheel. Okay, so which is in this download folder, and here I have this Pyaudio wheel package. Okay, now you need to open cmd here. Okay, and you need to type here pip install, and then Pyaudio and hit tab. So this will automatically select your this file, okay, which is Pyaudio /0.2.11 then /cp310 and each and everything. And now you need to hit enter. Okay, and this will install your Pyaudio with the help of this wheel package. Now once you have your Pyaudio, now you can install your Pydub. Okay, so just open the VS Code, and here you need to type pip install pydub Pydub and hit enter, and this will install your Pydub without any errors. And this is how you can prepare your environment for Pydub development. So it's a very long process. Okay, and you just need to follow each and every step which I have mentioned you in this tutorial. So after preparing the environment, I will see you in the next tutorial where we will start the practical work regarding Pydub. So till that point, bye bye.